To what?
This is how I
To
describe
believe?
it to men. This is how I describe it to men.
Wow.
That
Yeah,
moment,
we're going there because
that moment, this is how it feels like. Imagine, obviously, like if all of a sudden you had a leakage and someone, it feels like someone
A leakage.
squeezing your testicles out of nowhere. You're just like, oh, that pain. And it's kind of like that. Like all of a sudden for like at least a good 2 minutes, you're just like, oh, okay, and it goes away.
And then a guy will, usually because it always happens to men.
Yeah, like
we snap
You
at
know
you
what?
for no reason.
One
and
second.
It's like,
One second. One second. I gotta do this. You know, I everybody's been asking me about my poetry, and I want to just really give it to y'all. And this is from none other than the eloquent Too Short. And are you bleeding? Can't think about sex? Irritated by your Kotex? You know what I'm saying? This is from Too Short.
wow, that's amazing.
Hey, native Oakland rapper. And so maybe you're, because even y'all are kind of saying like, okay, basically that we're going through some mind troubles or some kind of emotional deficits because we are imbued or endowed with this period, and it is making us mentally imbalanced at some point.
Like, have you ever been around your mother when she's going through menopause?
Menopause. That's another step we have to go through, and I haven't went through that yet. Neither of you.
Like, I've heard about women going crazy. Like, they don't know what to
me.
do with themselves. And it's just because their body is reacting. Even
How would I know if my mom was going through menopause?
Maybe because you don't talk to your mom about
Yeah.
about
you guys
menopause? I don't talk to my mom about menopause. I don't talk to her about sex.
I'm going through menopause.
I don't talk to her about men.
Like, oh my God. Like,
I don't talk to my mom about men or menopause, pause, men all pause.
Then that goes to show you why it's hard for you to understand why women are angry.
exactly. Like, you should ask your mom, like, you should be like, hey, Mom, so what's going on? Like, what's troubling you today? Or, like, is everything okay? Like,
And
do you
if
ever
she's on
ask?
her period and she starts talking to me about that, Mom, don't do that.
Your mom probably doesn't get her period anymore, I'm going to tell you that much.
But besides that, do you ever ask your mom what bothers her? I'm sure there's plenty of things that she can list.
Have you ever been married?
I'll tell you, no, I haven't been married.
Have you been in a long relationship with a female before?
It in a week's time, I was hearing some of the complaints y'all have. So it ain't like it takes a long time for that to start. Oh, I'm on my period. I got all these people. I got to write. I got to do this. So do y'all feel like possibly that y'all carry a load or take on a load that is a little overwhelming?
It's unexpected sometimes because sometimes I feel weird going into this whole PMS thing because that's very awkward.
So
it's a little awkward talking about it because there are times, but since we're on the subject, and we'll leave the subject shortly, men out there, it's, okay, this is to end it. I would say it's sometimes it can be a heavy load. And then
it can be a heavy
it can be a light load. And then sometimes, you know, you could be in a good mood, and then sometimes
you don't even realize
you could
it's
be
there.
in a bad mood, and you don't even know it's there. So it's just sometimes. And things change when a woman gets older, especially over 25. And I do believe that midlife crisis is very real.
So so you're saying like around
for a woman, I know
11, 12, 13 when it first starts the period.
I got mine when I was about like 11.
I was 10.
Wow.
I was pretty young. Yeah, I had to deal with.
That's not too much information.
Well,
it's not.
I think I've already
put it out there.
Put it out there.
Well,
I
okay.
It doesn't really matter.
So basically, what you were saying until you was 25, it was strawberry shortcake, and then it turned into Bloody Mary. What I'm saying, you were kind of cool. And
I just meant about the emotions of.
It got worse. It intensified after 25. That's
because
what
depending on how you
Bloody
feel
Mary
down there, because of the
nice.
swelling. Now we're getting into details. If you want the type of it affects your mood.
And it affects your whole body.
Because if you were in pain like that, it's like if you couldn't go pee for a long period of time, and you're holding your piss so long, right?
Victim.
And you can't get to the toilet. Are you not going to snap if someone asks you a question after maybe like 8 hours?
Like, yeah, do you want your check right now? Do you see that I'm going through I don't want my check right now. I don't want to pay my taxes right now. I'm on my period.
Where'd he go?
He's being
a little sardonic. I'm saying after a while, does it help? I mean, do you ever get used to this period?
Oh, yeah, of course. But that's just a part of the what I'm trying to explain is that's also why women may come across as very angry. For women that are angry every day, I mean, that's more issues.
Y'all are mad every day, you say?
No, I'm probably the happiest.
I actually met a woman.
Anybody. I'm the happiest
I met a woman. No.
On your period,
I met a woman at work who told me that she is always mean to people. Like, okay, it started off, I was ringing her up for some soup or whatever, but she brought it in her own containers. So I'm trying to do this transaction, and she starts snapping, and I was like, I'm sorry, this is my first week. Like, I don't want to mess up.
Right.
Oh, is that the kind of work that you have? They try to make you fear your job. You're afraid of you losing your job. And I was like, no, ma'am. I just want to make sure that I charge you correctly. Like, I don't want to like, oh, this place makes millions of dollars, and you're afraid of charging me incorrectly. And I was just like, wow, okay, well, give me a minute. I'll get a manager. So I'm like trying to call up, and she's like, oh my God, just charge me whatever. And I was like, you can wait till a manager gets here. So finally, I ring her up, whatever, and she goes, I'm so sorry that I snapped at you. And then she starts crying in front of me. It's because I'm so angry about my sister, because she treated me like shit when I was a kid. And, so I'm sorry that I'm taking it out on you. I'm such a bitch. And now I'm going to be late, and I'm going to miss getting a computer. And I'm like, over a computer going to, like, it's not that bad. It's just soup, and it's just a computer. It'll still be there 5 minutes later. Like,
I
didn't even understand. But she was complaining about her sister.
Hold that soup story for a second. 1 second on the soup. And I really hate that they're really going into so much detail, because I got so many males out there who say women are crazy. They just crazy. Ain't nothing wrong with them. They hard-headed. They crazy. I have a lot of guys, and I hate to hear this, because this just doesn't sound so sound to really let these guys understand why y'all are justified in the so-called anger that admittedly y'all say y'all have. I was looking for something concrete, something.
Okay.
But she said, soup, and she was on her period, and her cousin took the soup.
I'm sorry. No. Wait. Before you get into your last night's story, hold on.
Oh my God.
What I was doing was I was just letting you know something that is like baking the cake. That's like baking the cake. We can get to in the middle of the process of why there's more anger.
You're saying baking a period cake?
Yeah, we're baking a period cake right now. No, that's a part of a woman that we have to deal with from a young age, getting into teen, whatever, preteen, teen, into fucking.
You know what?
Woman.
What we're gonna do is we're just gonna ask the women to be loved in a special way. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna come back. We gotta talk more about, hopefully not periods, but why women are so mad. We're going to go to the commercial right now. You dig?